Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets. Truly appreciate your time. It's been about a week since I've been on with a video. I've had 3 of my 4 kids be sick consecutively, so if you have kids, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't have kids, don't. Save yourself the trouble. Since I live here in Massachusetts and the weather has taken a change, we are now in winter. The clothing that we wear up here has obviously changed to adapt to the conditions of the environment. I get a chance to change my EDC, which means I get to carry a little bigger pistol, and sometimes I can wear it in different ways. But I figured I'd do an EDC video because it's been about a year since I've done one, and it's changed a couple times since then. So let's go over to the tabletop and I'll show you what I wear on a daily basis. So my firearm of choice as of late has been my Glock 21 SF. Get that focused in here. Decent gun. It's a Glock. It's known for reliability. I do have this safe for all the gun crazy gods out there. It's not going to go off and kill anybody through the computer screen. But that's my gun of choice for the winter time. And I do have the 13 round magazines, and I always carry a backup. It's imperative you always carry a backup for not just for ammo, but in case you need to fix a malfunction with the firearm. What do I carry that big boy in? Well, I do prefer inside the waistband, and this is a holster made by 44 Holsters. It is a fantastic system. They have it's a typical hybrid holster with spring steel metal clips, good clips. The scabbard is the key part. You can see the scabbard has industrial snaps that secure it to the leather, and they have this system where you can just order a different scabbard and snap off your old scabbard, put the new scabbard on, and now you're rocking a holster for a different gun for minimal price. The base works with everything. It's a fantastic system. Check them out. Anything I have as far as what I'll show you today that has a website, I will put the link in my description. And if I've done a review on anything, I'll have some of the cards floating around too as well. But 44 Holsters, made in the USA. Great people. I truly recommend you check them out, and they're not paying me or anything to say this. This is a fantastic holster. I choose this because this Glock 21 is the SF version. It's when they first came out, and it has the ambidextrous holster and the Picatinny rails, and nobody makes a decent holster for it where it's reliable, where it works for me. They stepped up to the plate, custom made this once I told them what my problems were with every holster I've ever had, and thank you so much. So let's put that aside. I don't always carry a backup. When I do, it is this little bad boy. This is the Smith & Wesson M&P Bodyguard 380. Get that focused, come on. With the Crimson Trace laser. Great little tiny gun. Reliable, effective. Has the laser. If you like laser sights, I happen to like them. And again, she is safe and empty. She's not going to blow up in my hand and cause a nuclear reaction. I do have Hornady self-defense ammo in this because it is only 6 rounds. I usually always carry spare ammo for this as well. I didn't mention the ammo I carry in the Glock. Looks like I'm still using some of the old Winchester Ranger SXTs. Decent round as well. That's basically the same thing that the old Black Talon was with some upgrades. But for the extra ammo for my Bodyguard, I bought this type of belt clip holster at Cabela's. These are $19.99. They're made by Blackhawk. They're made specifically for a double stack Glock magazine, whether it's the 9 or the 40s. I'll get you a look at that so you can see. Maybe if I move the background here, I made it white, it'll see better. But it's just a Kydex holster with a removable belt clip, so you can either throw it on a belt or in a pocket or something. Decent little thing for 20 bucks. Can't beat it. And like you saw, it holds 2 magazines for my 380. When I do carry that little bad boy, it's in this. This is the Blackhawk inside the pocket holster. They are $14 for this. It fits in there perfect. It does not print. It's extremely comfortable. It's made out of like a neoprene and has this strip around it of a textured rubber to help grab your pocket. When you do have to draw, it also has this extended tab here to grab the pocket as well. In all fairness, I'll tell you in advance, if you do this type of holster, practice with it, because sometimes that holster comes out with the gun, and it's good that you practice that, because when it does happen, you don't want to be staring at that and catching rounds to the face. So with all this, if you have a firearm, you should have a light. I do have other stream lights, etc., that I use and have had for years. Lately I've been wearing this bad boy. This is the Bushnell T250L tracker, and I'll have a link here. These are 24 and change at Walmart, and you can get them on Amazon as well. I like these because it's got a little size to it, but it's 250 lumens. It also has red if you are using something at night or checking something at night. You want to keep your night vision. And it also has this blue for tracking blood. It helps the red or the crimsons show up better at night and against a dark background. The pocket clip is pretty decent. It sits deep in the pocket, and all you see is this tail switch. I wish it was black, but you can change that with a Sharpie. 25 bucks, great light. It's all aluminum, and you can use it to smash somebody if you have to. Step away from the weapons at the moment. Things I can't live without. You need to have a good cell phone nowadays. This is the iPhone 6S Plus. Have it in some type of case. As you can see, it's autism. I'm a father of 2 autistic children. And that's that. This is my personal assistant. I can't live without it. I can't remember a single phone number anymore. I can't remember any appointments I have to go to. So if I lost the phone, I'd be DOA. Watches. I used to use the Casio G-Shocks, but now I have the Apple Watch. I am an Apple fan. It's a decent watch. A little overpriced, but for my wallet, I choose the minimalistic approach, and I don't like the plastic ones just because I've broken one. This is a little stainless steel wallet that I got at Walmart. They're like 20 bucks. It will hold 10 or 12 cards in there. It has a metal spring metal clip on the back for money and whatever. Not that I ever have bills, but decent holster. It's been through a lot. It takes a licking, and it'll keep lasting. This was, like I said, 20 bucks. Blades. I usually carry 2 blades on me, a folder and a fixed blade. Lately, my folder of choice has been this Kershaw. I got this as part of a 2-pack at Christmas at Walmart, my local. I do not know the actual model. I do know it's of the Stonewash series. It is all metal on the handle as well. If anybody knows the name of this particular model, please put it in a comment. I'd be interested to know. The packaging at Walmart didn't have anything on it as far as the model number. It just went over the steel type, etc. But it's a decent Kershaw. It's an assisted flipper. It does have some jimping here on the bottom where your ring finger and pinky finger would be. Also here for your thumb. Decent knife. Decent lockup. My autofocus is going crazy. Decent lockup. You can see it's at least 50% of the lockup. It's a Kershaw. I mean, it's not breaking the bank, and you can see it's pretty centered too. So it's a decent knife. The pocket clip is pretty robust. Sits very, very deep in the pocket. All you see is this little point extended from the pocket. So unless you're looking for it, you don't even know I'm wearing it. But that's the Stonewash series from Kershaw. My fixed blades, I rotate between these two most of the time. This here is called the Spirit Hunter. This is from Tac Extreme, which is a division of Frost Cutlery. I know, it's a cheap knife, but if I'm smashing a knife and chipping a knife and breaking a knife, when I replace it, I don't want to have to buy another one for 400 bucks. It's a stainless steel blade. I don't know the exact type of steel off the top of my head, but it is a pack of wood handle with decent finger grooves for good purchase. The choil and the guard for your finger guards is good enough where it's going to resist you from sliding down and slicing your hand. The thumb rise, again, same thing, very good thumb rise on it. The full tang design here has the extended tang, where if I need to use it for a glass break or skull break or whatever, I can, and it does have, just some cordage on it. Decent knife. It gets the job done, and there are a lot of people out there that'll say, oh, that knife steel sucks, but at one time, every type of knife steel was the cat's ass until they make something new. And I've been stabbed on 2 different locations, 2 different times there, and I never asked that person, hey, what kind of steel was that you just stabbed me with, because it wasn't good enough. It'll work. The second one I rotate with is the Hunter's Choice. Again, it's a it's a frost cutlery knife. It's not going to break the bank. There we go. It does have the textured G10 handles, full tang design, jimping on the thumb rise, and the extended tang there. You can put cordage on there if you need to. Decent finger guard. It's got a good edge. You know, it's going to do what I need it to do. It's going to cut somebody. It's going to stab something if I need to. Does its job. And the main part of any EDC is your belt. If you didn't know that, now you do. You should have a good gun belt if you're wearing a gun on your person. A good gun belt is of sturdy leather so that it can hold the weight of the firearm and whatever else you're putting on it and support it all day. This is by Bigfoot Gun Belts. It's I don't know, $55 they start at. It's a full grain leather. It is stitched top and bottom. It's also, the surprise is in the middle, there's a stainless spring steel core stitched in here for extreme strength. It is a very comfortable belt. It's not so stiff that when you bend over it hurts, or it keeps you from bending over. Comfortable belt. It holds anything I put on it. It never quits on me. The buckle is extremely sturdy. It's got this barrel, the rolling barrel, as you can see, so it doesn't prematurely wear on your leather. Great product they make. Like I said, I'll have all of the links for anything that I can get a link for in my description. Some of these things, if you're a fan of the channel, you've seen me do reviews on these. If not, you're new. I'll have a card floating around, and I'll also have a link in the description to the individual review videos. Now, the two knives, the two fixed blades, I just have these generic ballistic nylon sheaths. They absolutely suck, but they do the job. And if you put it on your belt, it's good enough. But again, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. If this has sparked any ideas for you, or you think I should change something, let me know in the comments. I like to learn from others, and I like to help others learn as well. This community is a tight-knit group. If there's something that you need help with, let us know. And if there's something you could help me with, let me know. Again, thank you for your time. This is Jared from Guns and Gadgets. Have a good day. Go Pats.